Welcome back to another RCB match. We pretty much have to win 3 consecutive matches to get to the semi-final. This time we are bowling first against KKR and the first ball goes flying away for 4. We've been batting first for the last 4 or 5 matches, so this is going to be a different kind of challenge. Hopefully we can restrict them under 220, and with our batting lineup that should be easy enough to chase, but the second ball will also go in the gap for 4. I mean, those two fielders are standing so close, but it still goes in the gap. I'm gonna try to drag the length back here. Edged, and even that will go away for 4. Of course, we don't play with a third man. Our second slip fielder acts as a third man fielder most of the time. Cut inside edge or an under edge, but that is out for sure after getting smacked for 3 consecutive balls. Get a dot ball and then a wicket. And that was kind of a lucky wicket as well. It was not full enough, it was an off cutter. He tried to cut it and I think he got an under edge. Yes, he did, and well taken. Another edge, this time flies away to point. Well fielded though. Edged and caught. That was even first slip would have had trouble reaching that, but in this game our wicketkeeper dives all the way and catches it comfortably. 2 wickets already. Even though they're scoring at a good rate, we are managing to pick wickets, so 2.126, but the wicket column is just pretty good. But they are not gonna stop, I guess. The first ball he hits it in the air, in the gap. After a wicket, 2 consecutive overs with wickets. 3.3 overs gone. That was actually a pretty good ball in a one-day game at least, but in a T20 that just goes flying for 6. Good length delivery in the slot. Comes down, first ball of spin, comes rushing down and hits it straight. It is not looking good for us because they are attacking every single ball. Comes down with the spin, but he hasn't managed to clear that fielder. A deep extra cover, comfortably taken. I mean, that looked like he timed that to perfection, but I guess he did not. We take 3 wickets in the power play. Even though we conceded a lot of runs, I guess this match is right in the balance. Oh, look at that foot turn. That ball turns square there. Comes down, misses it, and the wicketkeeper was about 2 days late to that stumping. Oh boy, how is the ball turning this much? This has been a really good over so far. Is this gonna be... Nope, that's out of reach. I mean, 1 bad ball that gets picked away. Only 6 runs of this over and we beat the batsman so many times, but it's not gonna matter. He's gonna come down, smack that ball away for 6 runs, 12 of it already, and he'll get to 50 of just 27 deliveries. Comes down, that was a almost bouncer length delivery. Did not bounce that much, but the length was so short. He tries to hit it on the front foot, comes down and then tries to hit it. Gets an outside edge. Goes for a switch hit straight drive. Now we are bringing in our premium right arm fast bowler in the 14th. We need 2 bowlers to fill the space between now and the 16th over. First ball hit nicely, but hit straight to the fielder, so no harm done there, just 1 run. He's hit it, and oh my god, Kohli might actually take a wicket in this match. After getting hit with 6 sixes in an over in the last to last match, he'll come back with a wicket. That was not hit well, that was not hit off the middle, not timed well either. 165 for 5, we need at least 2 wickets quickly, and that will be the end of KKR's batting lineup, but they're still going to be attacking. Hit down the ground straight. but he hasn't hit it straight enough. This will be the second wicket. So even though Kohli's been smacked for 34 runs of 2 overs, he's also picked up 2 wickets, and that will be the end of our little spell with part-time bowlers. I mean, even calling these 2 part-time bowlers is a little bit of a joke. We can go back to our main bowlers and hopefully contain in the last 4 overs. That's been slapped flat. I was hoping once again that the ball would go to extra cover, but 53 of 11 deliveries. Full. At least he hasn't hit that in the air. It'll be only 4, and it has been raining 6s in this innings. Flick that very fine. Suddenly they're playing shots along the ground, but the result doesn't seem to change. They're still scoring boundaries consistently. 2 overs left. They've already reached 250, and that ball has probably gone straight out of the ground. That is a giant 6. How many 6s can one team hit in one innings? Or this might actually be even bigger. Say goodbye to that ball because it is not coming back. That went about 120 meters up in the air before it came down. That at least deserves 8 runs. A giant Andre Russell hit. That's been hit as well, but once again it will not clear the fielder on the deep, and he will have to go for 97 of 22 deliveries. That might be the greatest T20 innings of all time, and it has helped them get to almost 300 runs. Well, they might still get to 300. We have another 3 balls left. Strike rate of 421. Last ball of the innings. That's short and that's pulled in the gap, and that will be the first time a team has crossed 300 in the IPL. Well, it is 302. A required run rate of 15 from the very first ball. I mean, you can already say we are almost completely out of the match, but we will try to at least get somewhere near that target because we have scored 260. Well, we'll have to be aggressive from ball number 1, and he starts off with a short ball that should be wide, and of course it isn't. Just punched down the ground, but I think I have timed it well enough. Yes, I have. This is not a big boundary, so I think hitting 6s should not be that difficult. I mean, to get to 300 is still pretty much impossible. Hit down the ground, and that has once again been timed really well. Well, this is the kind of start you need when you're chasing 300. Just try to smack everything and just hope and pray that you don't lose too many wickets. 120-meter hit, and I kind of do believe it. I've gone for the same shot once again, this time not as well timed, but it still won't matter. We got 6 runs of the last ball, and we're gonna get 6 of this one as well. Over mid-wicket, that will be 4 as well. 20 runs off the first over, and we are ahead of the required run rate. Shot punched off the back foot. Oh no, I had given up in the middle of the pitch. A direct hit, he could have stood there, aimed for 3 seconds and then hit, and I still wouldn't have reached the non-striker's end. That was as easy as a run out you can get. Well, we'll get a life, but it doesn't matter. You just have to keep going every single ball for the next 19 overs. And so far, every shot has come off the middle. Another 6. Shot. Oh, did not time that well at all, but it was just enough to clear that short cover fielder. If he was standing on the 30-yard circle, that would have been a lollipop of a catch. What a start. This has been 2.2 overs, 46 for no loss, and it is only getting better. We might actually have a 2% chance of chasing this down now. The 50 partnership comes up in record time here. It took 15 balls to get to 52. Gone for it again, this time a little late, but it will fall in no man's land, and we'll get to keep that 0 for a little while longer. Gone over mid off. I mean, that's a very safe hit. I just need to time it somewhat well. He'll get 4 at least. Faf gets his 50. A strike rate of 357. Gone over covers. No timing on this either. And once again, it will fall in no man's land. We might have luck on our side. Just way too quick there. Hit down the ground. How did I manage to pull that shot off against his spinner off the third ball? Hitting a 6 of a spinner is very rewarding in this game because it is so very rare. Flicked. This should be 2, I think. He's gonna dive, so I think we'll make it. Oh no. That bowler was unusually quick, and this amazing partnership, quick fire 50 partnership, has got to come to an end because of a dumb run out. Shot, cut, no pace on that, so it goes in front of the wicket, but that will still be 4. We're actually managing to play spin somewhat well here. Oh, no elevation on that, but it has carried to deep mid off. I thought it would go on 1 bounce, but we lose our second wicket. Maybe should have just smacked it off the front foot, off the toe, no elevation, and another easy catch. Well, first easy catch. This has gone straight up as well. It literally went straight up. It would have fallen on my own head if that keeper hadn't come around. And now wicket suddenly tumbling after that really dumb run out. Everything was going so well till then. This one's went straight up. Shot. Risky shot there, but it just clears extra cover. Off the back foot against spin. That should not have worked at all, but it did. We still need 200 runs of 80 deliveries. That was a little too quick. The umpire's gonna give it, but I think the ball is just turning too much. Pitch is outside off. Impacts in line. And wickets umpires call yet another wicket. This has been a collapse here after that one run out. Now the required run rate has climbed up all the way above 15 and another wicket. What is going on here after that amazing start? We've lost 5 wickets in the span of scoring 20 runs. Punch down the ground. The first real non-aggressive shot in a while. Hit over the bowler in the gap. That should be 4. That over was really good, only 9 runs of it, and we lost a wicket. Oh, that ball's gone. That ball has gone out to the ground. No need to run. That will be 6. Didn't go as far as I thought. I thought it was going straight out. Shot. I've hit it straight, but a little too straight. I was aiming for the side screen. Didn't get the distance either, and another one goes, but it's not like we can stop and rebuild or anything like that. Even after a wicket, we just have to keep going every single ball. That's been hit straight as an arrow, a little more straighter than the last one and a little longer. That was almost an identical hit to the last ball. This time it carries away for 6. That was just too quick. That was almost like a direct hit in for the stump. Too full, too quick, and I was just nowhere near it. That ball still turned. 131 for 7. We're not even in a position to chase 180, let alone 300, but we are gonna keep trying. Hopefully we can get at least somewhat close because still our run rate is pretty good. Required run rate almost at 18. Bowls it short and quick, and that has been just redirected, played as fine as possible, and no one had a chance to stop that. I'm gonna keep trying to play over fine leg. Oh, that ball was really well bowled. I was standing on the wide line and it was aimed for the middle stump, but we managed to get some bat on it just a little bit and the pace did the rest. 146 more runs required of 49. That's been whipped off the hip, goes away from that fielder. This has been a pretty good over. That has been hit nicely. I think it looked like I middled it, but just not enough. Another one caught at the deep, and now we're just 2 wickets away from a this is gonna be a defeat with a very big margin. Let's at least try to cross 200 now. Shot, open the face, very fine. That'll be 4. He's not standing a third man and he's giving me room, so easy pickings there. This time the ball goes even more fine and that will be 4 as well. This is a really good shot. Another 125 of just 6.5 overs. So we need about 20 runs an over. Oh no, that was cheating. The bowler almost transported to the ball and threw it in a millisecond and I had just no chance. Another run out. Now we are just 1 wicket away from this humiliating defeat, which will most probably kick us out of the tournament. And I think we still can get to the semi-finals, maybe if we win the next 2 games and number 3 and number 4 start losing. That's been hit flat. That went like a tracer bullet for 6. Didn't go along the ground, but it still went so fast. 108 meter hit, no way, that was 108 meters. 6 overs left, 119. If you had wickets, it wouldn't be that hard. Well, there goes our last one. What was that catch? What was that catch? I think he was in mid-air for like 3 seconds. Look at that for a catch. And KKR will win by 118 runs. That might be one of the biggest margins in a T20 game ever, even though we managed to score 184. But we'll get all out with 6 overs to spare. This was a disappointing chase, but click the video on screen to see one of the best chases you will ever see in cricket. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.